Hello everyone, hope you're doing great. It's warming up, so that's exciting. I have just a few projects that I was going to share with you. I have a few friends that had anniversaries coming up, both this month, so I had to hurry up and get caught up on those. The first one that I'm sharing with you is from the Tim Holtz die Caged Bird, I think it's called. And I had made the statement in my To Die For video that I did for Sybil, and I had mentioned that I really wanted to get that bird die, so I guess you figured it out. I got it. So I had to play with it. I was excited. And the background die that I used was from that Spellbinders A2 size curved matte basics collection. I used the largest die for that, and then on the inside I used one of these shapes from the I think it's called Ribbon Threader Spellbinders die. I used that on the inside, and I just used a little bit of that seam binding crinkled up. And this is a flower from Tin Lizzie 4444. I've been using a lot of her things that she gave me in Iraq not too long ago. So thank you so much, Liz, for sharing that stuff with me. It's really come in handy. And I used that same shape for this paper in the background that you see. That is from that Kirby Teasdale collection that you can get at Hobby Lobby, and I actually cut the bird cage out of, and the bird, from the DC WV, I think it's called Timeless collection. It has a lot of the vintagey type papers in it, so I used that for the bird cage and the bird. And this is some of that Tim Holtz rosettes. It comes in the little packages, and it's hard to see. I used a die here and then ended up really getting covered over. In the background there's that memory box. It's a flourish heart, and you can see it a little bit back here. It pokes out, in different places here and there, so it's kind of a nice little accent, even though you can't see it that well. And then this, back behind here, are two little butterflies tucked in from Tim Holtz edge die. Let's see, it's called Butterflight edge die from Tim Holtz. So it was a very simple card, and I did use a little bit of my peeled paint distress ink around the edges, and I didn't stamp on the back yet, but very simple, quick card. And then I had a haul too that I did with Jamie's shop, Not2Shabby, and these were pre-ordered stamps. Saturated Canary had a new release, and so prior to them coming out, she ran a sale, and I ordered a couple of the images from her. I love her shop, of course, everyone knows that. I just love playing with her stamps, and she has such fast shipping, so you can't go wrong ordering from her. And then she always runs sales and discounts on shipping once you place a $40 order. So the first one, this one is called Puppy Love. And then I also got Yuki. And as I had mentioned, I had a couple of anniversary cards that I needed to make, so I used that stamp for this card. Let me move this back a little bit. And I used, oh boy, I used a lot of different things on this card. Actually, I used the corrugated card base, the card, for the base of the card, because it really gives it a nice firm structure to the card. And of course, more of Tin Lizzie's flowers she shared with me. I love those. On this card and the other one that I had shared with you, I used a die for the love, and that is by Paper Smooches. And that one, on both of the cards, I ran the word love through my Xyron sticker maker, and so it was very easy to apply it onto my card base. And then this is some more of that Kirby Teasdale collection that I used from Hobby Lobby that I used for the background of the card. This is a, you're kind of out of frame, sorry. This is a Martha Stewart punch that I have here. It's this one here. I love that punch. Love it. And I colored the image with my alcohol markers of both kinds, the Spectrum and the Copic. And then I also went over here her hair bow and her dress with some of the Wink of Stella, so that it would look like that nylon fabric. I can't think of the name of it, but it kind of has that little bit of a shimmer to it, so I thought, you know, kind of give you that idea of that fabric that's used in her hair and her apron. And then, get back in frame again, doing it again. This is just some trimming that was the last of what I had, so that's gone. And I think I picked that up at on clearance at Walmart some time ago. And then this is some of that little hearts trim. I poked that in behind there, and you can see some more of that paper. There's a lot of layering. There's the blue, actually some blue cardstock in the back that is corner punched with one of my Martha Stewart punches, but you can just barely see it, just kind of a little accent really. Once I got everything in place, it kind of covered it all over. And then this is one of those butterflies that Colleen, XO, Irish XO, she had gifted me some butterflies. I absolutely love them. And so I thought that looked good on the bow there on the top. And then these little pearl pieces are from the wedding collection at Hobby Lobby, and I thought it was kind of cute poking them in because they come in a cluster bunch, but I cut them apart and I thought they kind of almost look like little stick pins. So I kind of liked the effect, you know, with that, how that looked. Tin Lizzie, she gave me these flat back pearls in the strip, and there's some crocheted pieces in the back, little rosettes. And then I went over the flowers with some glitter glue, and I think that's about it. I did go over my card, the corrugated card base, and around the edges with some of my broken china distress ink, just to kind of shabby it up just a little bit so it didn't look too cardboardy. And I used glossy accents on their eyes, on both of them. And the card that I made for both of them, for both anniversaries, as I had mentioned, I used the Kirby Teasdale collection from Paper Studio, and that was actually gifted to me by my friend that is her anniversary. So I wanted to use it on her card. And I also wanted to mention too that I did do a shadowing effect around the image of the two, the Puppy Love image from Saturated Canary. I used the broken china distress ink, and then the little sponge applicator. And so I decided, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do my other haul on a separate video because it is sewing related, and some of you may not be interested in watching that, so I hope you are, and you can see what I bought. But if not, this is all I have for my paper crafting. So I hope everyone is doing great and you're getting tons of crafting done and you're enjoying the weather. So everyone take care. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.